TJ, when we talked to Minka yesterday, he said that you guys were watching kind of 50-50, some old Cowboys tape, and then just a variety of other things. For you, what's the most valuable tape to watch to prepare for this Giants offense that, nobody's really seen because of the new coaching staff?
Yeah, I think, like Minka said, there's a special blend that you have to find, whether it's 50-50 or 60-40. I do watch a good amount of Cowboys tape just to see how the offensive coordinator thinks, whether run pass, first, second, third down, stuff like that, just to try to see what kind of rhythm of the game he is into. And then also just some Giants film for personnel, whether it's running back, if he's chipping out of the backfield, the quarterback, ball security, some of the receivers as well. So I think there's a special blend that each guy kind of has to find based on their situational matchups.
Dale Lawley, DK Pittsburgh Sports.
TJ, what can you attribute this team's success on Monday nights to? It's 9 in a row. It's
Still got him.
Dale, did we lose? We lost you.
Sorry, we lost you there for a second.
Sorry, I'm here. Again, you guys are 16-2 under Mike Tomlin on Monday nights. Have won 9 in a row. What can you attribute that to? It doesn't seem to matter what venue it's in, where you guys are playing at. You just seem to always show up on Monday nights.
Yeah, I think the thing about Monday night is you get a bonus day of preparation, and I think Coach Tomlin, the whole coaching staff, and the players do a great job of utilizing that extra day, that bonus day, to kind of hammer out any final details, to go over the game plan and make sure that we're very detail-oriented, especially when it's the first game of the season. To have that extra day is going to help us hopefully be a lot more effective and be able to play a lot faster come Monday night.
Mike Pizzuta, DVE.
Hey, TJ, you've accomplished a lot here in 3 years. Your defense accomplished a lot collectively last year. What kind of anticipation, urgency, excitement are you feeling about winning some playoff games this year?
Oh, we got to win. We got to take care of this week before we think of any playoffs. I think it's important to be one game at a time, one practice at a time, and that's what I love about this defense. We're flying around. We're making plays every single day out here on the practice field, and we're more than anything just excited to be able to go up against a different team, and it so happens to be the New York Giants. And they have a lot of great weapons, but we feel like we have a lot of great players on our team as well, and schematically we feel very confident going into this matchup.
Ray Fittipaldo, Post-Gazette.
Hey, TJ, you got to see Leon up close and personal back in 2017. Do you see any similarities between him and Barkley? And, what are some of the challenges about facing a guy who can run and catch the ball the way he can?
I think Saquon's a very well-rounded back. That's why he gets picked in the top 5 or 10 or whatever it was, and was able to play against him in college when he was at Penn State. And just a specimen, just a guy that's very big, that can run the ball. He can run the ball inside the tackles, outside the tackles. Has a good stiff arm and a good spin as well. A guy that can do everything basically out of the backfield for them. So it'll be a challenge, and that's why first and foremost we're always going to have to start with smashing the run as a defense to be effective.
Chris Adamski, Trib.
Has this week, now that you're in actual game week, how much different or hasn't been different because of the pandemic, other than the obvious, wearing a mask or whatever around the facility? Have you talked to your brother at all about a game? And I know that had 18,000 fans, so it's not an empty stadium, but what it was like to play. What do you expect to be different because of the pandemic when the Monday night?
And we've done a good job Coach Tomlin's been a good job of creating game-like atmospheres. That's why we had the 2 mock games throughout training camp over at Heinz Field with the 70 decibels, 75 with music, and just trying to replicate as much a game atmosphere as you can. So hopefully when it comes to Monday night, we're not very shocked at the environment that we're in with no fans. Watching the game last night was incredible, just to be able to watch my brother play again. And the fans there were very loud. Hopefully they can crank the noise up in New York for us as well when we're on defense.
Hugh Ringer, 96.7.
TJ, what have you seen of this defense of the Steelers, albeit without any preseason games to really get a good measurement, that would make you think this defense can take a step again above even where you were last year?
Yeah, I think the key word is speed. We're very fast, and you have guys that have been in the system a few times now. The guy inside Devin's been in the system for a full year. It's his second year now, and just being able to play a lot faster and play off of each other. Getting Tua back in the fold is big time for us up front. And just being able to, this is my 4th year with him as well. So just knowing how we play off each other in pass rush and run stopping and all that stuff, that we're just going to be a very fast defense. We're going to have great pursuit, and we're going to get the ball out.
Rick Pryor, ESPN, with a follow-up.
TJ, you went against Zach Banner pretty often in camp. He ends up winning the right tackle job. What did you see out of him, and how much does it help for, your team's right tackles to be able to go against you and face such tough competition just in camp?
Yeah, I enjoyed watching that battle going up against those two guys, him and Chooks, throughout camp. And it was great for me because I got to go up against two totally different body types, two totally different how they attack as far as punching or not punching and foot speed and all that stuff. I think that Banner definitely earned the job as far as being able to come back in great physical shape. I know he took the offseason very seriously, and it showed come fall camp.
All right, last 2 questions here. We're going to start with Brian Batko, Post-Gazette.
What's up, TJ? I believe the Giants have the worst record in the league over the last few years. They also had a few guys opt out of the season, have lost some guys to injury. As you grow into a bigger leadership role on this team, or are you someone who kind of speaks up and says, hey, it's a new year, we can't take these guys lightly, and sort of put it down like that for your teammates?
I just think the approach that I've always had is this is the NFL. These guys are all getting paid money to play football. They're all elite. They were all studs in college. They're all very capable football players, and you can't take anybody lightly. These guys are putting food on the table to make plays in the NFL, and you can't take that lightly, and that's why there are no easy matchups in the NFL.
And last question for Jenna Harner, WPXI.
TJ, obviously you guys have your in-season routine. Things change when you go from training camp to regular season, but has it kind of hit you that it's officially week 1 with just how strange everything was?
Yeah, I think having the game last night, televised, obviously Thursday Night Football, helped kind of getting your routine of what a normal game week feels like. Even though it's a Monday night, you're not in your normal routines because we have a bonus day. But we'll have college football tomorrow and Saturday and start to get more and more in your routines and hammering out all the details that we have in our game plan. And I have no doubt that we'll be ready come Monday night.